Do you still feel like there's something missing in your life? Maybe you're lacking fulfillment. Maybe you feel tired, overworked, and frustrated with your current reality. If so, I'm here to show you how to find more fulfillment, freedom, and handcraft your dream reality. Yes, everything is possible. The new rules of the new earth are actually very simple. Nobody just taught you how to do it. And I'm here to show you how to embody your most unlimited, brightest, highest self. So if you're ready, let me show you. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my official first YouTube video for my new channel. I'm so excited to do this. It's actually so fun. It's been in the making for a while. I could not push myself to do it. So here I am. So basically, I've been doing a podcast for the past year and a half. I've been doing that in Polish. So most of my content is actually in Polish. But I've decided it's time to go next level to share with the wider audience and talk about the stuff that I'm so in love with and a little bit obsessed, but to the very healthy extent. So here we go. What can you expect? What kind of content? What are we going to be talking about? So first of all, let me tell you a few words about myself. So, where do I begin? I think we'll begin with my current podcast and like what I do professionally right now, where I am. And then I will tell you a little bit about myself and my past and what brought me to this point in my life. So basically my podcast and what I am talking about on different platforms is all things spiritual, but in a very down-to-earth and grounded way. So my thing is to show to everyone that we are here to create heaven on earth. So we are here to, like, big picture, find our purpose and find what we're good at in order to share it with everyone. And everyone is talking about how we live in a new earth, how new things are happening. So from my point of view, there are very simple principles of what we call like 5D world. And we tend to overcomplicate it as humans and like as everyone. We are so used to like very intellectual approach. So we want to, have everything kind of like at school, everything put into rules and everything has to be intellectual. And the new earth is all about like the intuitive work and doing everything from like a heart space. But the issue is that we've never been doing that, or very few people were. So for each and every one of us, this is the new challenge. This is the new thing that we all need to learn, discover, and kind of like a skill that we all have to gain. It's about what I call conscious creation. So it's basically learning how to apply all those, and I'm going to say it again, very simple 5D principles into our current world and how to practically create heaven on earth. It sounds very simple, right? So it's basically about all sorts of different industries. In my professional life, I've started to work with people from all sorts of backgrounds, from like creative industry, from like sports people and startups, so like business world. And what are we all working on is basically all the people who come to me are very intuitive. We can call them like old souls or people who are very connected to themselves, very, high achievers, people who want to do things, achieve things in life. They just need a little bit of guidance on how to do it in a new manner. So basically this whole channel is going to be about this. I will talk about vision, I will talk about Akashic Records, how do we get information, how to tune into our intuition, how to enhance our gifts, how to discover your life's purpose, how to serve others better. And all of this will be very grounded in our reality. And also we're going to talk about manifestations and about money and attracting abundance. but it's all, there's so many channels and there's so much content about like how to manifest things, how to attract more money. And it's not just about that. It's about finding your purpose. It's about finding like, why are you here? What is your purpose? What are you doing here on earth, That was my case for so many years. I had this feeling my life was like technically good in order. Like if somebody looked at it from the outside, they could say like, oh, everything is fine. It should be fine, right? And to me, there was always something missing. I felt like, okay, so this is it. Like, that's all. I was always craving something else. I felt like there's something, like a piece missing that I'm not seeing. Something. I didn't know what it was, but it gave me this craving, this like sense of, I gotta find it out. I gotta discover it. And that took me on a few years of my spiritual journey of self-discovery, working with myself. And there were a lot of things happening in this reality. I was running my business for, I think, 8 years, and I closed it last year or the beginning of this year. Early 2024, and I started to go all in on what I currently am doing. So I feel like this is my purpose, this is exactly what I came here to do, at least for the next couple of years. And we're also going to be talking about like how our life mission and life purpose is only for, it's not like a destination that you're going to end at some point and it's like, I discovered my life purpose. It's about the journey, and we are going to be talking about it as well. So as you can see, a lot of interesting stuff. So what else are we going to be talking about? I said like vision, manifestation, aligning to our mission, but most importantly, something that I really want to, for everyone to hear it. This is my most important thing. I want everyone to learn conscious creation. This is something that was like, I was told from Akashic Records, this is something that you need to teach people. And I'll be unpacking this in many videos because this is so important. But what it means is basically like, we are so limitless. We're so freaking powerful. We have so much stuff inside of us. But for some reason, or many reasons, our programming and everything that's been happening to us throughout our life, we somehow bought this it's all sorts of different programming and different things. But all of a sudden, we bought this thing that we are very limited, that we are incapable, that things are difficult for us. In reality, we can achieve so many things. So conscious creation is about tapping into this greatness, this sense of like, I am awesome, like I feel my power, I know I am really truly powerful. It's not about like, oh, let me believe I am great, I have so much power, let me, affirmations and things like that. No, it's about tapping into something that you actually truly know. Like, this is who you are. You know it. You don't need anyone to tell you. You just know it. No matter what other people say, you know that you are great. You are limitless. You are freaking powerful. So this is my mission. And when you know, not when you believe, but only when you know, truly know, then magic things happen to you. So basically it's like, okay, I know I'm great. I'm here to do something important. For everyone is going to be something a little bit different. Then, okay, how can I make things happen? So it's about, on one hand, how can I best serve people? How can I share my talents? What does it do to the other person, the recipient of what I'm doing? How am I changing people's lives? How am I contributing to this amazing transformation on earth that is currently happening? What is my input? What is my impact? It's about impact. It's not about just, let me teach you how to manifest money. That's the side effect. You can create an abundant life. That should be the goal. But the goal, in a sense, like, I am creating a huge impact, and my energetic output, it's compensated on its exchange with the money that is coming to me. So it's about money, partially about manifestation, abundance, but most importantly, my mission in life became to show you how powerful and great and amazing you are. I call it being a star. Why? I will be talking about this thing and what it means to be a star for many videos. Expect that from me. But basically, you know, I told you how I work with Akashic Records. I will obviously make separate video on what it is exactly and what kind of information can we get, and like all the questions answered, everything that you need to know about Akashic Records. But basically, on Earth currently, you came here on Earth, and the bigger part of your soul, or a part of you, let's call it like soul or energy. They constantly say to me that our language is very limited. So when we try to explain that, it kind of like, you know, it's like in symbols or in a way that we can understand, but it's so much deeper than that. So basically, we live out there. That's where like 100% of our soul lives. We're like a bulb of energy. I usually see it like as a beam of light, like a ball of light. And this is where our consciousness is, where it lives. It's a part of like much bigger, huge, higher consciousness. It's like a being itself. It's very intelligent. It's conscious of itself. So there are many layers to it. I could be talking about it for hours, which I'm gonna do in separate videos, but bear with me. So basically, that's where our higher consciousness is, where it lives. We can call it our higher self. And this place, it's out of space and time. It just exists there. And your earthly part, it's like just a couple of percent, depending on like a person, could be between 1 and 5%. So a little bit more conscious people who've been working on themselves could be like 5%, 3%. People who are completely not like, you know, aware, self-aware, I could say like it's a 1 or 2%. Doesn't matter. It's not a contest. This is not an ego thing, how conscious we are, you know. We're all kind of like equal in that sense. Anyway, we are here to embody the consciousness that is coming from there. So our goal is to connect with our highest self and our higher self. Connect to that pure consciousness. And then embody the energy that is coming. I see it, sorry, as a pure light coming from there through like a tunnel to us. So here's like this beam of light and it's coming to us. And we are here to be this beam of light on earth. So we are here to be the light. When I do readings, I constantly would hear that it's a go time. It's time for you to shine. And it was a beautiful metaphor, but only like till recently I fully understood it. So we are collectively ready to shine. It's go time for the whole planet. It's go time to start doing things. So it's not about, you know, I need to learn how to manifest just money and like my beautiful car or house, whatever. That's amazing too. We are also here to create heaven on earth. So it means it's not about pretending like, I don't need a beautiful things, like fake modesty because you're spiritual. No, being spiritual, that's my definition of spirituality. It's about embodiment of the your higher consciousness, highest consciousness in your body. So it's about receiving the light codes. Consciousness is like a wisdom. So all of a sudden, like you can receive it, you have that imprinted in your body. So your body is also adjusting. And once it's in your body, it will never leave. When you stay on earth, especially in this lifetime. I'm not sure about the next lifetimes, even if you're staying on earth. Anyway, that's a different story. So we are here to embody that. And what a beautiful, coincidence. I read it somewhere in one of the books that I've been recently going through. Something like a quote that goes basically like this, that the star is not created, I'm making it wrong, but basically it's about the star and the light. So the light creates the star, so the star is basically the light. So being the star is embodying the light energy. It's embodying the light that is supposed to come through you. So we are all here to learn how to, you know, as I said, create heaven on earth, but what it basically means is, you know, how can I make it through this highest vibration? So again, we're coming back to like, what is my soul's purpose? Why am I here? And then you start to connecting, and that's when you start to be like a shining being. So all of a sudden, you know, and you can connect to it, and you start to explore, who am I? What is my authentic expression? Because we are all soaked in, you know, in all those limiting beliefs. We grew up and we were soaking in the beliefs of our family, of our government, of our society. Every country, different beliefs, different sort of conditioning. So our goal is basically take it all off and start to connecting to our true being, to our true nature, to our, you know, this unlimited potential, our stardom. It's time to be a star. This is the time to shine. And this is what I'm here to show you. Basically, I want to show you the basic guidance. I want to show you the basic principles, because it is very simple, but you don't know it yet. It is very simple, but you just don't know it yet. So I'm here to show you. So, you know, to sum up, to me, this is my life mission. That's something that became so important to me. Because honestly, whenever I see, especially recently, this trend of, you know, what spirituality is, a lot of people try to make money off of it. They're, you know, feathers, hats, and you have to go to Bali, to Nepal. If you want to do it, if you want to wear it, if you want to go there, that's amazing for you. But for everyone else, it is okay to be here and now. And the biggest change that you can make is from that place here now. You can start changing. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to be anywhere. You don't have to like dress any certain dress for the part. You can be and start here and now, and start making changes and becoming like more aware, and start asking questions, because it's all about questions, like coming back to, what is my life purpose? What am I doing here? Because that's where your fulfillment lies. This is where you will find something that is missing. I've worked with different people, and I've had very accomplished individuals during my sessions who were telling me, you can have money, you can have family, you can have like, from the outside world, people will be telling you like your life is perfect. On the inside, you might be feeling like something is still missing. The way that you're living might not be fulfilling. So even if you're making big money, maybe that's not the way to go, because your relationship with money, or the way that you make it, stopped resonating with you. So maybe your role right now is to start making it in a more light way, you know, so like more shiny way, to start making it truly in the with the alignment with who you truly are. So for everyone, this missing piece is going to be different. But collectively, every single one of us is here to ditch all of the fear and choose consciously and embody this, you know, I can do anything, I can be anyone kind of energy. And honestly, I mean, it's difficult, but also it's simple. Once you know how to do it, it's like a guidance, because that's the biggest thing. Like, people who are coming to me, they didn't know how to do it, but once we started applying it and you do the work and you work in the Akashic Records, all of a sudden it's like, it's not so difficult after all, right? You still need to do the work, but the energy that is available right now, you can make huge quantum leaps. You can make huge quantum jumps. It's so easy, it's so accessible. And again, I'm here to unpack everything. I will tell you what is quantum leaping, what is quantum jumping, what are Akashic records, how to, everyone is saying about like the energy and things like that. It's not mystical, it's not, woo. It's actually, I think in the next few years, we're gonna have better language to describe it in a more scientific way. I honestly, I studied at NYU. I lived in New York. I graduated with a diploma in economics and politics. I've been doing different things. I've been running my business, and I know that to me it was important to create a life where I can be very grounded. I can still be a business person, but I can still be a woman. I can handle all sorts of different things because I'm here to feel my unlimited vision and see that everything is possible. And at some point, I'm gonna be honest, I felt like my business was, ruling my life, and it was kind of telling me who I am, how to act. And I decided that I'm in charge, not my business is in charge, I am in charge. So I'm here to create my own rules. So you can create your own reality based on your own rules. So I'm here to show you how to establish those rules, how to start changing your reality, and how to make it in the most effortless and easy way. This is all for today, my lovely human light beings and my beautiful stars. I'm so excited, my first video is here. Okay, everyone, thank you so much, and expect a lot more from me. And thank you and kisses for now.